For more on the campaign, I'm joined in Cape Town by Joe Shaw, Rhino Co-ordinator at WWF South Africa. Joe, thank you for making the time to join us. Do we have an understanding of how big the challenge is that this initiative is responding to?
So as a targeted behavior change campaign, it's based on some very detailed research into the consumers on the ground in Vietnam. And we surveyed over 700 people in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City to understand who were the kind of people who were using Horn, what was driving them to do it, what were they using it for. So we got a clear picture of an idea of the number of people or the scale of the problem at the moment, but what was more worrying to us is the size of the latent demand. Roughly 3 or 4 times as many people are interested in buying Rhino Horn in future as soon as it becomes something that's economically viable to them.
And what is driving demand? I mean, you're saying that we're trying to respond to a behavioral problem. What is it about the populations in these particular markets that is leading to demand for Rhino Horn?
So of course, Vietnam has undergone rapid economic development in recent years, and many people there are experiencing disposable wealth, disposable income, new wealth for the first time. There's a burgeoning upper middle class. And as we've seen elsewhere in the Yemen previously, people are looking back to status symbols, to ways to display wealth from the past, but using this new money with which to purchase it and drive it as a fad, as a trend. So Rhino Horn has traditionally been used in small quantities as part of medicine to reduce heat and toxins from the body. What we're seeing now is it being used as a status symbol, as a gift to curry favor with your business associates, as something to display in your home. There is still some consumption for medicinal reasons, sometimes even just associated with hangovers or a way to be able to keep drinking for longer, along with a range of other elements. But the real driver seems to be within these tight-knit business groups who are using Horn to show their status and show off to each other.
Can regulation change behavior, in particular behavior that is rooted in a desire to enhance one's social status? Is regulation even an option in this regard?
So the success of other behavioral change campaigns have shown that we need to have a carrot and a stick. We need to, along with this positive messaging, the positive imagery, the encouraging, the Chi campaign telling people that your power, your strength comes from within. A real man doesn't need a piece of horn. We do need to see better regulation, stronger law enforcement in Vietnam. And as Dr. du Plessis mentioned, in Japan, in Taiwan, in South Korea, strong government regulation has brought those markets entirely under control in the past.